Welcome, everyone. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is so exciting, we can't get everybody to calm down. So we've got Jake, John, Tiffany. Are you John? John. Hi, Linda Gordon.
Nice to meet you.
Tiffany, I'm so proud of you, sis. Oh, man. I know it has. I'm so proud.
So joining me today are, before that, I'll welcome some council members who are here. Councilmember Shayla Lynch, Councilmember Hannah LeGree, Councilmember Denise Gray, and Councilmember Jennifer Reynolds and Kathy Ploman. All the women. Of course, lots of women do shopping for their families, yes. Right? So anyway, joining me today are Tiffany Brown, our city's Equity and Implementation Officer, and our partners in this operation, Jake Cannon, Kroger Division President, and John Rupp, Senior Nutrition Programs Manager at God's Pantry. And I just want to say thank you to our partners and to Tiffany. This has been 2 years in the making, and it has been a long labor of love through many challenges. I also want to thank the Lexington Fayette Urban County Housing Authority. Where are you? Are any of you here? There you are. For hosting us today. Thank you very much. So this is a very exciting day. The mobile market is now ready to hit the streets. It is a rolling food oasis that will serve several areas in Lexington without a grocery store nearby. It will be a place anyone can purchase fresh produce and staples. This issue came out of my Commission on Racial Justice because one of the issues in the health section was lack of availability of fresh food. So we are really excited about this. So the city is providing the truck and the trailer. However, we know it's essential to have grocers and experts in food marketing and distribution to operate this vehicle. It will be stocked by the Kroger Company and operated by God's Pantry Food Bank. So how good is that partnership? Items for sale will include a healthy selection of fresh fruits, vegetables, milk, chicken, there's beef in there, pork, deli meat, cheese, yogurt, a limited amount of household products. And the mobile market will make about 60 stops each month, Tuesday through Saturday. A calendar is available online on the city's website so residents can plan for their shopping. I want to start today by hearing from Tiffany Brown, our city's Equity and Implementation Officer, who worked out hundreds of details to put together this mobile market and help get it on the road. Tiffany, I will say it took us a little longer than we thought to get it started, but here we are. And I know how excited you are to have this market on the road. So the podium is yours. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Gordon. I am amazed that we are finally ready. The vision has finally come to fruition, and we are finally ready and able to meet a need that is so prevalent in our community. Before I get into my remarks, there are some people that I would like to mention today. I have to, because this would not happen without their input, their support, and their contribution. Ed Holmes of EHI Consulting, who did our initial community engagement meetings, UNC Chapel Hill Moorhead Kane Scholars, who came and spent a summer with me and did a lot of research, Lisa Higgins Horde, Ashley Smith of Black Soil, Ashton Wright with the UK College of Agriculture, Wanda Keene, our Director of Fleet Services, and her team that helped to put the specs together for this mobile market. And there are just so many other people that have contributed to this to make today a success. Everyone deserves the right to access healthy, fresh, and nutritious food that is relevant to their culture. The USDA's 2023 report on food security showed that Kentucky households are more food insecure than our nation's average. 13.1% of our population is considered food insecure, to the extent that normal eating patterns of some household members are disrupted and food intake is considered below adequate. There are identifiers that cause the prevalence of food insecurity to be higher, such as race, ethnicity, age, disability, income, and education. As the city's equity officer, there are many things that concern me, and I have centered my work around access, fairness, and justice for all of Lexington. And many times, food insecurity is due to the access to resources and community assets like grocery stores. Because of the lack of food access, folks in our community are compromising on food quality and food variety. People are choosing fast food options because it costs less and it's closer to where they live. They're having to make tough decisions like, do I pay for groceries or the transportation to get to the grocery store? Uncertainty regarding their ability to obtain food is a reality for those who live in communities that don't have nearby grocery access. And sometimes this just isn't about access, but about ability to pay for groceries. Our senior populations, who may have many challenges with their mobility, how they retrieve their groceries and healthy food with nutritious benefits that's adequate for their medications that they're taking, which also helps to reduce negative health outcomes. Whether we realize it or not, food is medicine, and our health outcomes are determined by our medicine. And if food is medicine, then everyone deserves the right to food, nutritious food, regardless of socioeconomic background, ethnicity, or ability. Improved food access and healthy food options was a recommendation from the Health Disparities Committee in the 2020 Racial Justice and Equality Report to the administration. Today, we are doing just that. The Lexington Mobile Market not only improves access by being a mobile point of sales for fresh produce and other staples, but it also aids in improving health outcomes, not only for disparate communities, but for all of Lexington. Today, I am excited that the Lexington Mobile Market is a testament to the implementation of innovative strategies to meet a need in our community so that everyone has a chance to not only live here, but to thrive here. Although we have new groceries being built in our city, it is nowhere near enough to solve the food insecurity crisis that is happening in our communities. Addressing food insecurity is a multi-pronged approach, and I will say this every single time. It is a multi-pronged approach that will take all of us, every resource in our community, to help fill those gaps to serve the need that's happening right now. And I look at this project as one that works and operates at the speed of now. Our communities need healthy food access now, and the launch of the Lexington Mobile Market represents a significant step toward enhancing convenience, accessibility, sustainability, and most importantly, equity in the realm of grocery access. Today is a testament of leveraging resources in our community and our partnerships, like the ones we forged to make this a success. So thank you so much for everyone that has contributed to this, the council members who have who graciously helped to allocate a budget to put this on the street, and for the administration in seeing that this is a necessary asset that our community needs to help everyone in our community. So thank you, Mayor.
So I just want to say that Tiffany came in as the person who was in charge of implementing all those 54 recommendations out of my Commission on Racial Justice. And this is one of the first ones she got. And this would never have happened without Tiffany and her doggedness every time something went off the rails a little bit, as you can imagine, scheduling, food, a vehicle, a truck, the wrapping of the truck, all of these details, none of this would have happened without her and her leadership on this. So again, Tiffany, I thank you so much. You've been awesome. Now let's hear from our partners. First, we'll hear from Jake Cannon, Kroger Division President, and I notice Kroger is also right here with what looks like it could be a cake. But first, we're going to hear from Jake, and we so appreciate your support and your work to get this mobile market on the road. Jake? Thank you.
Well, hey, thank you, Mayor Gordon. That's awesome. And Tiffany, your words just amazing. And we share a lot of the same principles and ideals that you talked about. So by way of introduction, I'm Jake Cannon. I'm lucky enough to serve as the division president for the Kroger Louisville division, which includes the Lexington market. So Mayor Gordon, Tiffany, John, I know Mike, who can't be here. I can't tell you how honored we are to be a part of this. And so on behalf of myself and the Kroger leadership team, to be a part of the launch today is really heartwarming and humble for us, humbling for us to be here. You know, at Kroger, our purpose is to feed the human spirit. And we try to do that every day by opening up great stores that are full of fresh ingredients, fresh foods, and friendly associates. But part of feeding the human spirit comes with a higher calling. And for us, that's about getting fresh foods and access to fresh food to everybody in the communities that we operate in. And so what you see here today really is a part of our Zero Hunger, Zero Waste initiative. At Kroger, we are committed to ending hunger in the communities that we serve by 2025. We do that through the Roundup program in our stores, by the food rescue program that takes place every day in every single store that we operate, and also through investing in innovative projects and technologies that help end the cycle of hunger and the cycle of waste, and invest in things like what you see behind me in the Lexington mobile market. You know, it was 4 years ago we were honored to launch the first of its kind single aisle grocery store on wheels in Louisville, Kentucky in partnership with the local food bank Dare to Care. And we're lucky to have Lisa Ellis with us, and as well as some of our other Kroger associates who have been a part of that program, and they can tell you firsthand the impact that a mobile market like what you see behind me has on a community. And so to be standing here today, celebrating this launch and getting to this point after a couple of years of hard work, right, Mayor and Tiffany, is really just it's a great event. And I can tell you, Mayor, you're exactly right. These things don't happen without great partnerships, great nonprofits like God's Pantry, great community leaders like Mayor Gordon and Tiffany Brown, and businesses like Kroger who want to come to the table and help be part of the solution. So with that, I just want to thank everybody's involvement, and I want to thank the Kroger team who's here today as well for all the extra hours you've put in to bring this to life. And with that, Mayor, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Can you tell we're all pretty excited? Finally, I want to invite John Rupp, the Senior Nutrition Programs Manager at God's Pantry Food Bank. And John, you know how much we appreciate everything God's Pantry does to help combat hunger. And we really look forward to the contribution that the mobile market will make in this space. And so I welcome you to the podium.
Thank you very much, Mayor Gordon. So as you know, God's Pantry, we are very excited to partner with Kroger in Lexington City, Fayette County Urban Government. And this program, the mobile market, we've been working on for quite some time. The aim of this program is to bring the healthy, nutritious, affordable foods that a lot of our communities simply just don't have easy access to, bring them to the community. So bring them to someone's doorstep, bring them to someone's community center, park, local business, or school, wherever those folks are that need help fighting food insecurity. That's the mission of this. It's a very challenging goal, and it's something that we're challenging ourselves to try and meet. But with these partnerships and this, I think this great community that we have, that goal can be met, and I'm really excited to meet that challenge. So thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, John. A couple things before we cut the ribbon. If you haven't been inside yet, you need to go in, stroll the aisles, and see what's for sale. And the other thing is, I was told, and this is a very important piece, I think, we've ordered ramps for the mobile food truck so that there will be accessibility when those ramps come in. Until then, the folks inside will help people shop who can't necessarily get in. So it's all covered, every bit of it. Once we get this podium out of the way, we're going to have a ribbon cutting. So thank you very much. So Jake and John, will you come here to the middle?
Yes. Thank you there.
I'm right here.
Okay.
And Tiff, well, yeah, Tiffany. Where's